$1,000, would you eat a piece of pasta right now?
Just imagine daddy long legs crawling all over you. That would be my anxiety level.
On this episode of My Life in Food, we'll reveal an underground eating condition known as picky eating.
It really is horrible.
Adult picky eaters are extremely finicky.
I have panic attacks if I try new foods. Oh, God.
They banish food groups from their diets based on tastes, textures, smells, and even colors.
I won't eat anything that's not yellowish or brown color.
Not recognized as a medical condition, many selective eaters are worried about their health
I'm gonna fight this.
and even view themselves as social outcasts.
I'm going to die alone. I don't want to die alone.
But with a rapidly growing online community, more and more people are coming forward.
I am an adult picky eater.
I'm an adult picky eater.
I'm an adult picky eater.
Watch as we follow 3 individuals who struggle every day.
I've bungee jumped. I've snorkeled with stingray. And for of all things, I'm afraid of tomatoes, you know?
I don't care what doctors say. I don't care what your family says. This is not in your head. This is the real deal.
Next on My Life in Food, I'm an adult picky eater.
Ah, the wonderful veggie bar. No, absolutely, positively no way in heck green vegetables. That's public enemy #1 to a picky eater. My name is Rhonda, and I'm an adult picky eater. Foods that will never reach my lips. Noodles, vegetables, seafood, because it's supposed to be dead and it still moves around in your mouth after it's cooked. It makes life difficult only being able to eat 4 or 5 things. But this is not a choice. This is an actual condition. My staple foods are roasted and fried potatoes, simply cooked meats, bread, and that's about it. I love my French fries. They're delicious. Morning.
Are you going to come to the buffet today?
I'll think about it. Some of my coworkers know about my picky eating, some don't know, and none understand.
Lunch, everybody.
Hey, yo.
Notice I'm putting my pasta on top of my pizza. I'm sure that would really bother Rhonda.
You know, I just want to eat my lunch in peace, but whenever people see my picky eating, it's questions, questions, questions.
Did you enjoy the buffet?
I have my French fries. I'm in heaven.
Why didn't you go for the pizza?
What's pizza? Cheese?
Right.
Don't eat cheese.
Okay.
Tomato sauce?
Right.
Don't eat tomato sauce.
If I gave you $1,000, would you eat a piece of pasta right now?
No. Just imagine daddy long legs crawling all over you. That would be my anxiety level. My adult picky eating started in infancy. When it was time to eat solid foods, if it was a certain color or its smell or its shape, I just wouldn't eat it. The last day I put a noodle in my mouth, I was 5 years old. It's like worms withering and wiggling around. I gagged and vomited. Ever since, I have not touched another noodle. You gotta come to the first annual Adult Picky Eaters Convention. I always felt that nobody else is like this, but I found a gold mine. The Adult Picky Eating website. Yes, 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 yes. It was a I told you so. I don't care what doctors say. This is not in my head. This is real. There are thousands of us out there. So we've decided to have a convention, our first annual Adult Picky Eater Convention. And send.
Here I am in my car, having my typical lunch, usually some juice, and I gotta have some sugar. So, baby, there's a donut. My name's Bob, and I'm an adult picky eater. I go to great lengths to eat by myself. Being a picky eating adult really isolates you. You're very not normal, and you'll do anything for people not to find out. You got to put a gun to my head to get me to go to a Thanksgiving dinner. Gravy and mashed potatoes, turkey and cranberry. It's a lot of food that grosses me out. When I was young, I remember I was made to eat a lot of these things and would gag when I ate them. It's a combination of smell and texture. My staple food is basically bread. Grilled cheese is kind of the main meal. I live with 3 guys right now. I'll wait till they're all gone to prepare my food, and then I'll run upstairs and sit in my room and eat. It really is horrible. This is where I chow down. Picky eating has affected every relationship that I've ever had. I'm either left because of it, or it's a really big factor in the breakups. I don't want to go through the pain anymore. Food has controlled my life. It's dragged me down. I've let it drag me down. But it takes a long time to change the way that you've been thinking for like 50 years. One afternoon, I Googled picky eaters, and bang, I almost cried. Maybe I did. On the website here, it says there's 12 different reasons that people are picky eaters. Obsessive compulsive disorder, swallowing disorder, super tasters, which I think is one of my problems, which means that I have too many taste buds. I could have as many as 5 times as many taste buds as a normal human being. I went to doctors and psychiatrists looking for help. They would be as mystified as I was about it. But when I found this website, I realized that there's actual physical reason, and everything clicked. And so now I don't feel so insane.
Chances are I've got 3 or 4 jars of Jif creamy peanut butter. Can't be crunchy, has to be creamy. Peanut butter and crackers and bread products are really the staple foods of my diet. I have my little quirks. I make 4 at a time to start, and I line them out. My name is Ray, and I am an adult picky eater. The last time I traveled, they confiscated my jar of peanut butter, and I about cried. I don't remember ever eating normal people food. From conversations with my mother, every time she fed me, I got sick, so I developed an aversion to eating at all. One day, out of desperation, she gave me a peanut butter sandwich, and I've been on peanut butter and bread products ever since. I don't eat meats, I don't eat fruits, and I don't eat vegetables. Thanks. I'll take a double order breadsticks, but drown them in the butter, and then just bury them in the sprinkles.
I'm gonna get up and get my salad.
Okay. Jeremy and I are getting married in November, and he is definitely a normal eater. I was actually married once before. He had the outlook that I was just being stubborn, and it just did not work out. Nothing about the way I eat is just stubbornness. This is a real thing where I have panic attacks. I can't even watch you eating a cherry tomato. That collapsible, mushy sliminess to it, and that, ugh. It's like everything I hate in a texture. My biggest issue is texture. I just want a little more variety in my diet. But when I actually try foods, I'm freaking out about the texture. Oh, excellent. I love breadsticks. I call these my butts. I eat everything but that last bite because this end is a little harder. I'd rather eat the middle ones because they've got that softer inside. 2 thumbs up on the breadsticks.
She said, "Why don't you learn how to eat?"
I've bungee jumped and I've snorkeled with stingray. And for of all things, I'm afraid of tomatoes.
What?
Hey, y'all. Today on Part1.